Moment of truth. See what I go on. Yam. People, I love yellow yam. I don't know why. Yes, my people, welcome back. I have been I have been cleaning up some chicken, and I couldn't wrap my hands around what to do with the chicken all morning. So I've just had the chicken cleaned and covered in the kitchen for some time, maybe about an hour or two, because it's like midday right now. Yeah, man. Anyway, I've been here and I think I'm just gonna do some baked chicken. I've never really had baked chicken with dumpling and bananas before, so I'm gonna go try that combination there today. Should work out good. So without further ado, let me show you how I go on. My chicken already clean. And for baked chicken, guys, I always remove the skin of my chicken. Yeah, man. So I already washed this with some vinegar and lime juice. Over here I have some chopped natural season that I'm gonna be blending. I have a little piece of ginger, onions, garlic, some dry thyme, and Scotch bonnet pepper. Oh, let me get some pimento seeds as well, or pimento berries, whichever you shall call it. Works just fine. Or allspice berries. Yeah, man. So, again, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, please like, share the video, and do all of the good things that I'm saying. Come on. Just get some pimento berry in the NutriBullet blender. Alright, now let me get my knife to take out the pepper, because the pepper, yeah, as you can see, people, let me show you what I go on. The yellow Scotch bonnet is finished, so we have tons of these. Big up to my neighbor. My neighbor have a tree or a few trees with this. I'm afraid of the pepper, yeah. The more that time you guys supposed to hear me talk about the purple pepper. I think they call it the Carolina Reaper. I want deadly hey, people, so you never know. Yeah, man. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of lemon extract or lime juice in my blender, and a little bit of vinegar, just a little. Not too much. Alright. Yep. So let me see if you guys can see what's going on. There's lime juice in this, lime juice extract. If you have fresh lime, it's best. If you have fresh lemon, that's best. But I'm using what I have right now. I don't have any of these those fruits from the tree. I did add a little bit of blender because water to this, because you need something to get this a bit lubricated so that it can blend properly. All right. That is it. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'll be getting my fork. Where is it? Where is that? Ah, can't seem to find it, so I'm gonna have to use this one. I have another one where the teeth are much more pointier than this one. But this one, I'm just gonna make a few little holes on my chicken to get the season all the way up in there. You understand? Yeah, man. Season to the bone. If you know, you know. Yeah, man. I've never had baked chicken with dumplings and bananas and such. So today will be a first. All right. And I did break the bones, guys. If you don't know about the thigh, right? There's a bone coming here and you have the rib right here. So what I like to do, this is a part of the rib. What I like to do is to just press down on this and let the bone pop on this side. You see that? This is the main long bone in here. So what that does is allow the meat to cook faster than normal, because if you don't know, well, today you'll know that the thigh takes the longest to cook. Right, I'm just checking all these chickens if everything has been pierced. Alright, so now as you can see, there's a bit of water that is leaking from my chicken. I want this chicken to be as dry as possible. I could use a colander or a strainer, as you guys would call it, but that's not really necessary. You don't really need it that dry. You just don't need that much water in your pan. Alright, so yeah, that looks like about it. Alright, so in with my blended herbs and natural seasonings right now. You can smell that Scotch bonnet. Alright, so what we have so far. Yes, going with everything. Every single thing. Alright, pepper in these, guys. But now I'm going to go in with my hand. I'm going to use my fork to just give this a little stir. Get all of the seasoning incorporated. Yeah, man. Yes. So, what I've witnessed, everyone has their own method of baking chicken. I've always seen people, they don't use a coloring or a browning when they're gonna pop this in the oven. They just season it and put it in. They'll cover it, let it bake for a few minutes, about 30 minutes or 35 minutes, and then they'll remove the covering, whether it's foil or you're using a baking tray which comes with its own cover. They'll then remove that and pop it back in the oven and let and turn the oven all the way up so that the meat can get its color from the heat in the oven. But I like to do things a bit differently, because sometimes you pop that chicken in there and when it comes out, it's ready. You don't need any more time in there. So I like to give it a bit of coloring from early to start with. I understand it doesn't have to be too dark. This one cannot really work out for me on this container, you know, so I might just have to go in with my hands and then try to get the pepper off. Looking lovely, people, and remember there is no dry season on this as yet. This is just all blended herbs, right? So now I'm just gonna go in with some Maggi all-purpose. You know the thing go, yeah man. Maggi all-purpose, you know, makes sense. So that was about 2 spoonfuls. I think this was about 3 pounds of chicken. I don't remember. Alright, so now in with a little Maggi chicken as well. Yep. And now with some allspice, a little jerk season, a little season to the bone, everything in it. So about a tablespoon or so, or a tablespoon and a half. Alright, so now I'm just gonna rub this and combine everything together. I should have plugged in this oven and light it, make it preheat, but I'm gonna cover this down with the seasoning and everything and make it marinate for about 5 to 10 minutes while my oven preheats. All right. Yes, people, smell lovely. All right, for baked chicken, guys, when you're baking chicken, you don't need to you don't need to grease your tray or anything like that. I have a little mini small baking tray right here right now. Right, it's that's what I have, so that's what I'll use. I've used pirate dishes and such before, but none of that is here today, so I'll use what I have. However, see you guys in a few. I'm just gonna cover this for about 5 minutes while my oven preheats. Alright, so that's that. Let's put this aside and go light the oven. Okay, so that is that. The oven has been preheated. I think it's about 350 degrees. So you want to preheat the oven to about 350 to 400 degrees. So now I'm gonna lay out my chicken. People, smell from this right now. Oh man, I don't know what's everything when I deal with always have a clean, taste good, smell good. Too good have to go on. Yeah man. Or more than two, cause clean it good, it will taste good, it will smell good. Yes my people, big up on yourself. This is mixed and this is mixed part. So right now there's part of every single part of the chicken is here. You know, breast, wing, thigh, everything. So now I'm just gonna go in with my foil and cover this. Yep, that's okay. Alright, so when I lay foil like this, I tend to give it a bit of crease on the inner side, meaning when the steam hits the foil, it just rains back in the tray. If you don't do that, when the steam hits the foil, it will run over. So, if you can see what I'm doing, I hope you understand, because explaining is a bit hard. Yeah, so I kind of have a seam on the inner side all the way around, so when the steam comes up and hit here, it doesn't flow and run off to drop in my oven. It will fall right back in the tray. Alright. Yeah, my people, the heat is on. When this are oven line, you know, man, my kitchen is not that big enough, so you know, so the whole line of this kitchen is hot. Alright, so I'm gonna give that about 30 minutes, 35 minutes, and then I'll come back and check on it. What I'm gonna do now is also make a sauce. I'm still out of ketchup. I don't know how I forgot to buy some ketchup. However, I'll just improvise. Maybe I just blend some tomato and use some tomato home style ketchup or something. Yeah, but you know, not because I'm out of ketchup means I'm gonna turn off my fire and I won't cook. I'll just improvise. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna make a sauce. whenever the chicken releases its juices and everything, I won't throw that away. I'll try my best to combine that with my sauce to get all the flavors. So 35 minutes in the oven, and then I'll add my sauce on it. I'll base it with the sauce and give it maybe around another 15 or 10 minutes in the oven. Right, so I'm gonna go see how I deal with it, man. So stay tuned, see? Alright, so it's been about 25-30 minutes. Alright, here I have my pan that I had seasoned the chicken in. As you can see, it still have all of the remains. And here's my blender. I added a little bit of water to this, and the amount of ketchup that I have here at home. I added just a little bit of vinegar, maybe about a quart full, and some lemon juice to that. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to rest my pan here, make it a bit easier for me. I'm going to remove my chicken from the oven. Alright. It's been about 30 minutes. Show what I go on now. Smells so lovely. Alright, so all of the juice that is currently in this pan, maybe not get out all of it, but I'll just lean it to the side and pour it off as much as you can, people. Remember, everybody bake chicken a different way. Now I'm gonna get my pan or clipper. Dominican people have so many names for this. This is a tool right here. So what I'm gonna do now is turn these over on the other side. The one here not open, that's why. Smells so lovely, guys. All right, that's it. So now I'm not going to cover this again. I'm just going to toss it in the oven for about the next 10 minutes and work on my sauce to add to this. All right. Alright, so I'm gonna give it about 10 minutes there. Here, let me get a bigger blender. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. This one is the bigger of both. So alright. So all of this ketchup and the remaining herbs and stuff that I blend was in there. Let me just toss it around and throw it off in the bigger blender because I now realize that this small guy can't hold. So, yep. I've added fish and meat sauce and a little bit of soy sauce, as well as some lemon juice and such in this. Whatever seasons or flavors you guys like on your chicken, don't be afraid to add it. I'm just trying to remove all of the season and everything from this. Now I'm going to also add this into my blender. I didn't really get everything, there's a little bit remaining, but that's fine. I think I have enough here for the sauce that I'm going to make. Now I'm just going to get my blender. I can add some onions and such I need this to be on the sweeter side. I don't have any honey at home. What I do have is a little tropical flavor fruit punch syrup. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of syrup to get a little bit of sweet kick, you know? So you can add honey, maple syrup, pancake syrup, whatever sweet thing that you have lying around that you want to flavor your chicken with. Don't be afraid to add it. Alright, so I'm just going to blend this for about 5-10 seconds. Just plug this in. Alright, now I'm gonna get a saucepan. Here I have my saucepan. Now, what you can do is add your carrots, Irish, whatever you want on your chicken. Right. I'm gonna throw this in here, put it on the fire, and let it reduce and thicken. Right? Just like that. And that's what I'm going to be using to baste my chicken. A lot of these things that you guys are buying in the store off the shelf, it's practically the same thing. They make that sauce for you to use it and baste your chicken, or you can use it as a dressing or whatever. You guys can do all of this stuff at home. You have everything right there in your kitchen. Right? So get creative. You understand, and play with some stuff that you like. The outcome will be great, believe me. Alright, so I'm just gonna clean up my area. Phone is actually falling out this tripod. Alright guys, I'm gonna clean up this area while that reduces, and then I'm gonna put on some water and start dealing with my dumpling them. As I've said, I've never had baked chicken with dumplings, and also I have a nice piece of yellow yam, guys. So dumpling and yellow yam and baked chicken. Yeah man, I have to work out that. So see you guys in a few. Alright, so guys, remember we had removed all the water that and the juices that have been naturally sprung from our chicken. If you guys have a brush at home, which I do, I just don't know where it is right now, and I really need to baste this chicken as I don't want it drying out. So while this was reducing, I have took it off, gotten a spoon. I'm just going to use this to baste this a little, not too much because it haven't been reduced to where I really want it to be, but I need this chicken to really start incorporating the flavor that I need from an early stage. So I'm just using my spoon to get some of the juices over it. The smell from this, guys, believe me, I wish you guys could smell it. Smelling a bit citrus. That's from the syrup. If you guys have pineapple juices as well, or orange juice at home in your fridge, don't be afraid to use that when you guys are cooking. Makes a great sauce, right? And ginger, don't be afraid to use your ginger. Alright people, so yeah, just gonna put this back up here on the fire, and I'm gonna close back my oven. Yes people, that is it. So this is what I'm going now. Our sauce is almost at the consistency. Oh, my water for my flour is boiling. Let me just turn that down a bit. This almost have the consistency that we need. What I'm going to do now for my carrots, Irish, sweet pepper and all of that, this is where I'll be adding it and let them cook in the sauce as well, while the sauce get the consistency that I need, or the thickness that I need. So I'm just gonna drop some dumplings in here first. I've already kneaded my flour. I have my yam right here waiting. So I'm gonna drop that in, then chop some season and drop in this sauce and let those season kind of get some of the flavors and such from this sauce. Because remember, the chicken don't really have that much sauce on it right now. And if you should put your season and your vegetables and such on the chicken, they are probably gonna get burnt because there's not any fluid in there to really cook them, right? It's just gonna be heat. Anyways, so without further ado, let me just get everything organized and then I'll show you guys along the way. Alright? So yeah. Yeah man, some nice, beautiful yellow yam in a pot of cook, people, with dumpling. Yeah man. The sauce is ready for my chopped vegetables. So I just put that there. Get me a spoon. Yeah people, almost there. So just gonna drop some chopped onions in there. Don't watch. You'll think they're probably whole, guys, but the knife was so sharp. The knife actually cut them apart. So I also have some tomato. Alright, and in with my Irish potato, which I have sliced julienne cuts. Yes, my people. You know, it's a presentation of it going on. Some carrots. And now we just go make everything cooking at this sauce, and then by the time this is cooked, the chicken should be ready for it. I also have some green sweet pepper here, not too much, but I'll be adding it. I have sweet pepper in the fridge, but I don't really want to overcrowd this pot because see the pot already full. So let me just close that. It's still at low flames, low heat, reducing. Alright, so we take a look at the chicken. Oh my word, people. I know enough to smell this. Let me get this thing. Lovely. Wonderful, guys. The smell from this, oh my god. Wish you guys could smell this through the phone right now. Yeah, man. Dumpling pot kind of the boil over, but that is fine. I'll clean it up. Right now the chicken is just falling apart, and I love that. That's what I love. That's what I love to see. Oh, one's left right here. Nice. You see that, people? Beautiful. All who think I'm perfect, I'm not. Pot practically the boil over for me, but I just turn the flame down and you have to catch it pot cover. You have to know how to catch it pot cover, people. Yeah man, so I'm just gonna give this 5 minutes, and when these vegetables that I just put in there are cooked, within like 5 minutes they should be cooked, I'm gonna just pour that over the baked chicken and give it another 5 minutes, let everything just kind of incorporate, you know, togetherness we are dealing with. Yeah man, so that is that, people. Soon show you know well, go on. So I'm gonna update, so look out for it. Alrighty, so it's been maybe about 10 minutes. I wanted 5, but I got 10 minutes. Alright, so see what I'm going there? Dumpling then look right. Yeah, I'm a cook. I'm gonna give it another 5 minutes. And I did went in and add my slices of sweet pepper maybe about 5 minutes ago. I'm gonna turn my saucepan off, and yeah, I'm gonna go in with my sauce and all of the goodness, you know. As you guys can see, most of the sweet sauce that was already in the pan have been caramelized. Seeing? Yeah, so baked chicken done right. Most people never use vegetables and such on their baked chicken. Let me just spread this season around a bit because the tray kind of full, guys. I'm not sure how much of it you guys can see. Yeah, man. So this is it. 5 more minutes in the oven right now, and we're good to go. I'm just moving some of these around so, and bring up the back part of the pan. All right, good. Yes, my people. Hey, I wish someone did live near me, you see. Go on a plate of this. Mash up on the mess. That is it. 5 more minutes and 5 more minutes. Alright, so baked chicken done right, 1 on 1. I might give it a little 10-second clip when I'm finished. Yeah, so if you don't want to see that, keep watching. Alright, people, so moment of truth. See what I go on. Yam. People, I love yellow yam. I don't know why. It's a good yam. Tastes really delicious. So, alright, I'll take one dumpling. And more yam. Alright, one more dumpling. 2 yam, 2 dumpling. That's it. People, let's see what I go on. Baked chicken done right. I think I'll have a piece of thigh. Alright, let me just move this pot. Thigh and the leg. Great. Now let me just get some of this vegetables, guys, and they're really soft, so I have to be using, as Jamaicans would call it, a clipper, but it's really a thumb. Yeah, I've never had baked chicken with dumplings and such before, so it is a first. I'm gonna get a spoon to get up some of this sauce. See that, people? Nice and lovely. Yeah, man. So big up on yourself. I'll go video myself. I consume or eat this food, you know. So big up on yourself. When I have them time there. And I have to go do one thumbnail for the video where I go come out. Seeing here. So big up on yourself. So now tomorrow, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Yeah, man, interact with the video a little, people. See? Yeah. Up.